I'm going to explain how the whole order system works so that you can know where to get more data from for XML. Michael told me, he sent me the email, and you said you're trying to create an order so that you had more XML data, I guess. So I'm just going to walk you through where we get the data from and how that works so that you can kind of understand the whole process. So basically this is IGlobal's mock order form. It lets us test things and get order numbers and stuff. So they give us a store ID, and then every store has a secret, and then it's a test store. So it's true. So in our PHP, all this data is in here, and it's got the store and the secret and whatnot, and what it's asking for. It's asking for the order details. So IGlobal, basically customers come to our site and they add things to the cart, they click checkout, it takes them to iGlobal's checkout page if they're international, and so it's kind of like PayPal, and they buy it on there, and then they send the customer back to our site, to our thank you page, with order ID appending the URL. So it'll be order ID equals, and then it'll just be an order number at the end of it. And so that's what it's going to look like. And once they do that, we take this order number and we use this form. This is just a mock-up, but we use this form to request the details for that order number. And once we do that, here's all the information. It's the same setup as the information that we receive here, just in that XML format. And that's because we're using an HTTP post request, which is this whole thing, and it's just sending all the parameters that it needs and all of these details, and here's the static order number that it's sending, and it's actually just grabbing this entire little section of their page right here, and it's returning this section of page to our page and giving it to us so that we can mess with it. That way we can take all this and parse it out and put it into the back end as an order. So the way I have it set up for you right now is just, here's the order ID. It's not getting the order ID from the URL yet, just so that we can test it. So I'm going to send you a list of all of the order numbers that are in this test store that they gave us. It's got quite a few in here, so I'll send you a list of all these order numbers so that you can test out different ones if you want to see different data, because I know they all have different orders, different amount of items and things like that. So basically that's how it works. This grabs the information off of their page, puts it into a string on ours, turning it into XML, and then I have it echoed so that it's actually displaying it up here just so you can see it. You can get rid of that, and then it's putting them into variables. So that's how the whole system works. So we get the orders from them, and so for right now we'll just keep the order ID static so that we can test it, and then afterwards we'll change it to get it from the URL so that it's always changing whenever they send us a customer. Other than that, I believe that's it. We just wanted to kind of clarify some things so that you didn't have to waste time trying to set up like a fake purchase or something so that you had order details. You can just get all the order details from these order numbers that are inside of this store. And that is it. So we look forward to hearing from you soon, and once again, just let us know if you need anything else.